Three, two, one. We should now be live, gentlemen. Late again, but hey. Right.
Not
How
according
is?
to the clock on YouTube.
Wow.
Yeah, I just got the Yeah, just got the
It
notification
is
saying that we're live.
Yep.
If people want me to be on time, buy me a nice watch. Otherwise, I don't care. So what's everybody been up to? Well, we know what you've been up to, Craig.
Yeah, hospital visits, yes.
Yeah, not
Apart
a
from
lot.
that, yeah. So, I mean, yes, okay. We all know this stereotypical Scottish tightness. I mean, for fuck's sake. I mean, the hospital charges of the parking, that's fucking ridiculous.
No, no, that's fuck all to do with Scottish. Being
No,
Scottish, mate.
that's true.
That
That's
is
true.
just
And then,
the hospital ripping you off. That is.
yeah, but not only that, because they're actually operated because they've contracted the parking out. Whereas when I went up to when I went up to see my dad when he was in the hospital before he passed away, the parking there was free.
I've never understood that. Why they charge at all, let alone as much as they do for hospital parking. It's like you're not there normally by choice. It's by, an emergency.
Yeah. Or you're going to visit someone that's not well. Yeah.
Well, there's a simple answer, isn't there? They charge you because they can, and you have to be there.
Yeah.
To visit your loved ones, so it's a prime opportunity to make money.
Yeah.
That's it. They don't give a fuck about why you're there. I had this with my dad, when he was dying of cancer, and yeah, it cost me a small fortune, but I didn't have a choice. I had to be there. So it's Evening, Lee.
Hi, Ellie.
Hey,
Hope your birthday was okay. I would have come in to chat, but I was just so knackered.
Well, he was okay at 4 o'clock this morning. We're still live.
I did see it when I was awake that it was like a 7-hour stream.
Yep, another 7-hour stream. It got all deep. It got all deep and talking about the world and putting the world to rights. It got very deep. Quite interesting, some of that chat, actually. But... And how crap America is. From an American.
Yeah, but you think how much, if I lived in America, how much, bear in mind, the wife's been in 4 days now.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
How much?
Oh, you don't even want to know.
How much would that bill be? And that's been her appendix has gone and she's had peritonitis for that.
Yeah,
how expensive, and the IV antibiotics and all that.
Evening, Lise.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
I mean, I would have thought for like Sarah, for the operation, the drugs, to stop him till what you said Tuesday, you'd probably be talking 30, 50,000.
Oh yeah, easily. Especially with the procedure itself, all the anesthetic and everything. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And like I said to you in text, is an appendix operation it's a minor operation.
Yeah, well, it was done on keyhole.
It's not. It is serious. Obviously, peritonitis that Sarah had, bless her. But it isn't. It's not like it's a majorly serious operation in the big scheme of things. But yeah, if you're in America, say goodbye to £40,000, £50,000. It's Yes, through the keyhole, Lee. The keyhole.
Yeah.
No other hole.
Fine. It's cheaper to stay in the Hilton than it is to go in hospital in America.
Probably better medical service as well.
Probably.
Oh, at least they change your sheets once a day.
I would not trust the way the American system works. Oh, here he is,
Ahoy,
the Black Country Pirate. You need to change that from BCV, Stevie. Change it to BCP, the Black Country Pirate.
Hi, Steve.
Hey, Steve.
He was awake at 3:30, 4 o'clock this morning.
So was I, but I ended up going to do some ablutions, and then fell back asleep. Not on the toilet, thankfully. Went back to bed, and then got woken up at 8 o'clock by the sun, even though I had set an alarm at 7 o'clock to wake him up so he could get ready to go for rugby. And he woke me up. It just shows how...
I have done that before, falling asleep on the toilet. It's not good.
My brother was a good one at doing that, but that was usually alcohol juice. He'd fall asleep on the throne. Yeah.
Alcohol has been in, yeah, I've done that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice, Steve. I have no idea what that must feel like. To have phantom pains in a leg that isn't there. That's got to be really, really strange. I've heard of people.
I would say just as frustrating because I mean, come on, it's gone already. The pain should be gone.
I had a friend of mine, Yeti. He lost his arm in a bike accident, and he used to get an itch on his elbow when he lost his shoulder, lost his arm up here, and he used to get an itch on his like on his elbow. I don't. The nervous system is a weird thing in the human body. It really is.
Yeah.
A shit thing at times as well. As Bill and I both know, because we both get nerve pain.
Yeah.
And at the minute, Bill with his toothache.
Yeah.
Have you tried the string and shut the door quickly, or are you nearly at that stage?
No, I've tried headbutting the door though.
Yeah, that just gives you concussion though.
He's now got to replace the door.
Yeah, and gives you pain elsewhere.
At least you have got an appointment now, mate. That's
amazing.
But yeah, anybody who says, "Oh, it's just toothache," you've never had toothache then, because when you get bad toothache, that is agony, proper agony.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But just to make it worse, it's one in my upper jaw and one in my lower jaw.
Oh, lovely. Lovely. So you get it in.
Hey, you never know.
At least you've not got it on both sides, which means you would have surround.
Yeah, you could get a surround toothache.
Yeah.
That'd be fun for you. Oh, that'd be.
It's bad enough. From that tooth, it goes right into my ear, and from that tooth, it goes to the back of my eye.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, that's just no.
That's why last week I finished up taking the morphine.
Yeah, I agree with you, Lisa. Toothache is. I don't care what anyone said. I think I would. I said to Bill the other day, I would sooner break my leg than I would have toothache. I think toothache when you've had it for like a week or 2 weeks and it just goes on, and you can't sleep, and it's yeah.
This lot started on my 60th birthday, so I've had it 6-7 weeks now.
See, proves you're falling apart. You reach 60 and you fall into bits.
Yeah. Yeah. Started on my birthday, and it's been constant since.
So that was a lovely present for you then.
Yeah. And chasing dentists all over the place, and it's like, you think I'm going to drive 80 miles feeling like this? Forget it.
Yeah, well, let's not get started on the who caused the problems with the dentists, even though it was a government thing. And God forbid you go private. Jesus Christ. That is true, Stevie. You did fall apart, literally. Makes you wonder what else is going to drop off next. That is also true, Luke.
Oh, when I was up in Scotland, my brother found this.
Good God.
A Kingertech K-Box 200.
Jesus.
And it still works because I put a couple of batteries in it and it still works.
They weren't a bad mod.
2015.
And it's in white, not the black and red.
Yeah, it's all.
It's a bit battered. God.
I'll do for a little emergency mod. But I don't have many mods anyway.
They were not a bad mod for their time, to be fair to them.
Yeah, I think I was just getting into vaping a bit more. Because I'd never, that time, I'd never really, I was just starting. So, of course, I was still using the likes of the Electronic Cigarette Company and Totally Overpriced.
Yep. There's no way it will ever do 200 watts. Never in a billion years will that do.
About 160.
But they weren't a bad. They weren't a bad mod, to be fair.
What?
Hey, we've done a subject that we're meant to do. We've done something on vaping. Fuck.
Anyone seen anything that they might want to buy?
No. I haven't seen fuck all, Craig. Fuck all.
I shouldn't.
I say y'all be proud. Finally got a Blaze Max on the way.
In pink.
Is
it in pink?
No.
Oh.
They were out of stock on that purple though, and I was tempted.
They are good. They are. Being serious, they're good.
I did an order for Higgy 6.
Yeah?
Because there was a 30% off and forgot that they actually did concentrates.
Of course I do.
And they've put Aries Ram as a concentrate as well now.
Now that one might be interested.
Yeah. So there's yeah, they do it as a recommended mix at 15%. So about 120 ml bottle of Higgy bought 120ml bottle of Hades Ram concentrate.
See what I mean? Poor Sarah's in hospital, recovering, and what's Craig doing? Spending money.
I haven't been billed yet. I ordered it because they no longer have a card company, so it's going to be a case of I'll either have to try and cash app it to them or something like that.
Ah, got you.
Yeah, but even so, I've ordered Peachtree Street, which was the nice peach custard that they used
That
to
was
do.
the other good one that they did. Yeah, peach.
Yeah. Their tiramisu, because their tiramisu was really nice. What else? Key lime ice cream, because that was a nice one.
What was that they did a banana? I'm not a fan of banana, but they did a banana one. I can't think.
Don't know, I never had the banana one. Ordered some Nilla nuts, which was another nice one.
Yeah.
And some of the apple crumb cake that they did.
I haven't had anything off Higgy Six for years.
That'll keep me going for a while. Well, considering the 120ml bottle of the Hades Ram concentrate will make 800ml of liquid.
It should last you a little while.
15%. Just a little while, yeah. Just a little while. I haven't had Hades Ram for ages.
Yeah, right. The official thing. We are not allowed to talk about anything food related when Lisa is in.
It's not food related, it's e-liquid related. The fact that it's apple crumb cake doesn't matter.
It's got food in it. Lisa's on a new
Yes,
diet.
I did see.
And I wish her all the luck in the world with that. I really do. I hope it works. I don't think I could do that diet. That's like no. No, I haven't seen anything else. I did look at, like Stevie just said about the Wasp Nano, the Max tank. I did look at that, but I've got so many tanks already. It's like, I don't really need it. I don't know.
Yeah, that Wasp Nano Max is quite a decent one.
It's quite a good, flavourful little tank, isn't it? At the minute, I've got the old Pandora mouth to long now. I'm quite enjoying that.
I'm still using the Ares Finale.
I never picked one up, mate. I should have done, and I never did. And I don't think many places have got them left in it anymore. I'll have to have a look. I mean, Tyler won't have picked anything up because, well, America's banned from having anything vape-wise at all.
Like I said, I ordered the Max finally, but it took, like I said, a month and a half longer than it took for you guys to get it available, for me to get it over here.
It's fucking ridiculous, mate.
Max,
really.
did you see the latest? Trump's going to be the saviour of vaping.
Yeah, of course he has.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Well, I showed you guys what I got in the mail the other day, didn't I? I sent it in group chat.
Yeah.
We are now getting vaping-related political ads.
It's ridiculous.
Now, I remember the whole "We Vape, We Vote" thing that we did, 6 years ago?
Yeah.
At least.
That's what they're using as their slogan.
It's too late for America to do anything. And I'm sorry, it is too late now for us to do anything. Because as I said before, I was chatting to Bill, a certain show said, put their title as, "What does the future hold? What's going on?" Another vape show in the UK. And I thought, it's a bit fucking late. You know, you said, oh no, it's all right. We've got a new government. The vape ban won't come in. The flavour ban won't come in. No, it's just been delayed a little bit. It's still going to happen. We should have been sorting this months ago, but people weren't interested.
Yeah.
Because it's not happening. I'll just sit on my ass
Yeah.
I'll just sit on my ass and do nothing. Sorry, it
We
doesn't work.
got
like
what
that.
I said we would.
I just
3 months, maybe.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think by the time we get to the budget, I think the budget is going to cause a lot of problems for a lot of people.
Yeah.
The big one being financially for anybody who works. Sorry, Craig, Phil. Sorry, Lee, people like that, anybody like that. I think you're going to end up being well and truly shafted because you work. I think you're going to lose a lot more money. The cost of fuel is going to go up, pretty much guaranteed. There's the pay per mile thing, which is still in there, but nobody seems to know exactly what's going on with that.
Which is still ridiculous of a concept.
Oh, it's a ridiculous concept, but it's going to happen. And the problem is, I mean, half of these concepts, when you read them, Tyler, they don't sort of affect you as such, but, when you read them, if you've got a logical brain, which I have, and you read them, you think, that's crazy. It really is. These are supposed to be educated people, financially educated as well, and what they're doing is ridiculous. We can't afford to pay for this in this country. We can't do this in this country for our people. But we'll send 90 million to such and such a country. We'll send money to here. Well, right, in my eyes, this sounds old school and it sounds stupid, maybe. But charity begins at home.
Yeah.
Give the money to the people
and that's where it should
need
be.
it give the money to the people who need it in this country, in our country, right? Screw the rest of the world. Give the money to the people who need it in this country. Right? I've seen people put in, people who are on disability shouldn't be getting so much money. I paid in when I worked. It's not my fault I can't work. If I could work and I could go back to doing what I did, believe me, I'd go back to doing it. Like a fucking shot.
Yeah.
I don't like
Same
not
here.
working. But there is no business, no company in this country within the British Isles that would employ me. They couldn't for insurance reasons. Because of me psychological problems, schizophrenia. And then on top of that, my physical health as well. Their insurance they'd just look at it and go, no, it's not possible. The problem is the working man is...
work on the checkout.
I would be the grumpiest
get employers' liability insurance for either me or Matt.
Grumpiest checkout person ever. EV cars let's not even get started on the EV thing. Oh, for fuck's sake.
I did see an advert earlier for some new Citroen electric car. Bookings being taken now. No, thank you.
That's nice. Good for you.
No, thank you.
Well, did you see that?
No, thank you.
There's that company that was supposed to be rolling out high-speed chargers all over the UK.
Yep.
Gone bust.
Yep. Exactly, Steve. You've worked all your life, like a lot of people have. Unfortunately, you know, what happened with your leg. That's not your
Yeah.
fault. These things happen. People end up not being able to work because of illness or accidents, or that is why that system is there, is to help you should you end up in that position.
Mm-hmm.
But the government sort of wants to forget about those people, especially if they're older people, elderly, you know, and I'm not saying you, Steve, but as you get past probably 30 now in this country, you're kind of written off. It's a numbers game. And it, God forbid you get into your 60s, 70s, 80s. Those people are treated like, well, and, you know, why should we help them?
Because they're paid into a system that was supposed to mean
Yeah,
they
but
got the help at the end.
Yeah, but they cost the system too much. If
Yeah,
you
but they're
don't,
paid into a system that's supposed to pay for it.
Yeah.
yeah, but what if we don't help them, Bill? They'll just drop dead. It's cheaper.
Then it'll save more money.
That's I'm not you know that's the I'm sure that is the way that politicians look at it. If we let the elderly just drop dead, it's sort of a good thing. It's a good way of saving money. That is fucking.
And it
That's a
frees up
twisted-
housing.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's sick. That makes me feel. I mean, that makes me really. Yeah, that makes me angry. Shit like that, because
Yeah.
you've got people who've worked, or like you say, all their lives. They've paid in all their lives. When they get to sort of in their 60s, they want to retire, spend time doing what they want to do, have a little bit of money, just pot around, do what they need to do, what they want to do. Can't do it.
Mm. But then also, because they've got a little bit of money,
Oh,
that
well,
they've
you can't have that.
tucked a little, it takes them over the threshold to get any benefits, to get
Oh,
any
well, you
home
need-
help
Yeah,
when
you'll
they're
need to
needing
pay
it.
extra tax on that, by the way. You need to pay
Yeah.
extra tax on that. You can see why a lot of people, elderly people, if they've got the money, who haven't necessarily got many family members left or stuff, decide to just fuck off somewhere abroad. Just go. I don't blame them.
Mm.
Yeah, that's about right, Steve.
Mm.
The issue you've got in this country at the minute is Labour, and I've never been a big fan of Labour, but Labour were always the working man's party. They stuck up for, they stuck up for the working man. The normal working family.
That changed with Blair.
Yeah, Tony B. Lyer came into power, and let's be honest, he was just a Conservative in a Labour outfit. And now, I never thought we'd get worse than like Boris and Rishi, but Starmer, it's the way he treats us. That's where the title for the show came from, that he thinks we're all stupid. Because he does. He actually thinks he can get away with what he's doing. Because he treats us all, he thinks everybody around him is an idiot. But even members of his own cabinet are now going against him, thankfully.
Yeah. I mean, this was a Conservative stronghold where I am. We now have a Labour MP. Fortunately, she's a realist. And she's voted against just about everything in Parliament.
And I think there are some good MPs in the Labour Party.
There are some, yeah.
Some.
Mm.
But in the cabinet, Jesus Christ, the lot of them need to be either locked up or shot. Because they are the
Doctor
biggest...
Who had the right idea.
Don't you start on the Davros thing. Go on.
No, I'm thinking when the Master became Prime Minister and killed the entire cabinet.
Exterminate.
He's there, he had a cabinet meeting and gassed them all.
Oh, I've had cabbage tonight for my Sunday dinner, so I could definitely gas them all. Yep, you certainly have, Steve. Yeah, I saw that in the news. They think he's wonderful, though, don't they? This is what amazes me, Lee. They think that Starmer is wonderful. They can't see how much corruption, how many lies, how much... And it's not jealousy by me because he's got fancy suits and fancy glasses. If he paid for those with his own money, okay, that's fine.
No, but some of that he didn't, because a lot of that was donations, wasn't it?
Yeah, Alibaba. Alibaba, you know, it let the genie out of the lamp. The only way legally to get rid of Starmer is for his own people to go against him, and they are now. Yeah. They've had enough. We need to get rid of Starmer. We need to get rid of that cabinet because those people in that cabinet are fucking dangerous.
That's it. And not even 90 days.
No, and he's dropped 30 points in the charts.
Yeah.
The thing that worries me is there's now a lot of people with a lot of money who are deciding to go to other countries to put their fortunes. If these people take all their money out of our country and out of our banking institutions, we're already running in the red.
Yeah.
It's just going to get worse and worse and worse. I honestly think for somebody in your position, Craig, you working is going to get to a point where it actually is not viable for you financially to work. You won't be able to work because it will cost you more to go to work than it will. That's the way it's heading. You know, it's just scary. Just wait till you get your electric bus.
I'm just waiting until if they increase the lower the inheritance tax.
Oh, well, yeah,
especially with what, yeah.
Well, I mean, you're obviously. I don't want to know you, but obviously there's that side with your dad, you and your brother, and I don't know what will happen there. The best person probably talk to about that will be Lisa, because
Yeah.
Lisa's more clued up on the banking system, and now she's very clued up on that. She's very, very, very good with all of that. I wouldn't like to say, but I can see it be. I can see them. The thing is, your mum, your dad worked all their lives. You know, they got whatever money, house they got, earned. And Labour have come back now, like they have in the past, with, well, we want our piece. Well, why? You didn't earn it; they earned it. Why should you? Why should you have to pay out? Because it doesn't make sense to me.
It's another one of those where Margaret Thatcher was right. She started reducing tax on the high end. Not because she wanted to give them tax breaks, but to stop them taking their money out of the country.
Yep.
And it worked.
We need to keep as much money in this country as we can.
Yeah.
Yes, I did see that, Steve. Yeah. It's ridiculous.
Oh, trust me, with a good accountant, they'll find a way out of that.
Oh, yeah, they usually do.
What Starmer has done is basically destroyed every finance-wise. He has wrecked this country now. You know, it's, if you've got a mortgage on a house, a loan on a car, anything like that, they're going to be going up, probably. It's scary. It's a scary scary what's going to happen. What the hell does that leave for kids? You know, talking last night with Scott and Lee, we were talking about all sorts of stuff, but what does the future hold for kids?
Well, it's simple.
Not very much,
World that
unfortunately.
you can't, afford to live in.
Thing is, they're all going around acting entitled, but they're entitled to nothing. They've not earned it.
It's going to end up in a world where you sort of work and you get absolutely nothing for work for the system.
I mean, that's what crippled the economy in the 70s. And it's going to happen again.
One thing I would say, if people can afford it, is buy things like precious metals, buy silver, gold, platinum, things like that, because they are one thing that are internationally are worth money. That they will never, that can be exchanged anywhere in the world. And the way our system is going, the pound is going to be worth nothing. Well, it's worth anything now.
Hate to say it though, Tyler's in a worse state for that. Have you seen what the dollar's worth against the pound now?
Oh, geez, what are we at now?
It ain't good.
160.
Yeah, it's not good. I hate to say it, but I think as a country, I mean, all the jokes I do about America and Americans, but I think America, I think you are in a real shit place.
Well, think about just take it to just the inflation side of things, right? What, 5 years ago, if you'd gotten a $3 raise, that would have been enough to not only cover your bills, get you to a good place, but live comfortably. Now, it barely did anything.
No.
It's
Well,
all right.
what was it?
Donald
18 months, 2 years ago, the pound was $1.26.
I think it was some, yeah.
It's now $1.60 something.
Don't worry, Tyler. If you run out of money, Uncle Donald will print some more money for you.
Yeah. I just exchanged $11. Yeah, I just exchanged $11 and it was worth £7. That is
scary
ridiculous.
thought, isn't it?
Yeah.
You wait till good old Donald get back in power. Oh, he'll make America great again.
Yeah.
A great what? I don't know, but the trouble is in America is if you're if you're not financially well off, you really are screwed.
Yeah, it's $1.33 to the pound.
$1.33.
I remember as a kid thinking about you make a certain amount of money and you'd be happy with that. You're
It's
not
a hell of
happy
a
with that
drop,
amount of money.
that. Because at one point we're nearly at parity.
The trouble is how many. What I'd like to know is how many of the other world leaders actually trust Starmer.
None of them.
I don't think it won't be many. Same with Donald Trump. How many world leaders of the rest of the world actually trust anything that Donald Trump says? How can you trust Donald Trump?
A couple of lobotomized gibbons in the third world.
That was almost a Clarkson-esque one, that was, mate. That was quite impressive. We're back to Keir Starmer if we're talking about lobotomized gibbons. Yeah, I admit, Lee, that the words trust and Starmer don't really go together. Scary thought.
Trouble there though, Lisa, is what is he buying them off with? This country has nothing the rest of the world needs anymore.
Yeah. I don't know what. It doesn't look good. Yeah, scarily, Lisa. You're probably right. I don't know. Has there been any more talk on any of like UKV or anything about what's going on? Or
Not on UKV, no. There's been a bit of talk about Australia possibly having to relax the laws again. Some of the internationals are getting seriously concerned about what's going to happen in the UK.
yeah, I don't know. It's because nobody seems to be doing anything regarding the possible flavour ban, and I have no doubt in the budget that we're going to get hit with a tax. No doubt we're going to get hit with a tax.
Oh, it's inevitable.
It is just going to be, how much do we get hit with? And
I think we are going to need lubrication and fucking lots of it, probably.
Well, VG's too expensive.
And there won't even be a happy ending with it either.
Nope.
I must admit, I'm glad I've got 3/4 of a litre of nicotine in the fridge.
Vote
that
for you,
started to go up in price.
Yeah, water-based lube, Lee. Water-based lube. That goes back to last night's show. Don't ask. Don't ask. They already are, Steve. The ones who said, stop worrying about it, now we've had a change of government, it's all okay, did a show last week and he was panicking. Just proves what a fucking moron he is. And yes, I am talking about the one who drinks too much. Sorry, I shouldn't use this for my own. This is not the rest of the guys saying it. This is me saying it. I just get really sick and tired of people's. Oh, it's nothing to worry about. When they haven't even looked at what is going on in the world. They haven't even looked at what's going on with the facts.
Yep, that's the one, Lee.
That'll be the one. They haven't looked at the facts. They just come out with a statement that is complete bullshit. You know.
Well, look at it over here. You know, you've got half the American public.
All right, I'm freezing.
Try that again, Tyler.
Yeah, you need to say that again, Tyler.
I freeze.
Yeah.
Every time I heard her say something, I freeze. I swear to God. I said, you notice that most of the American public thinks that the disposable. Am I freezing again? Damn it! There it is.
No.
Yeah, you're all right, buddy.
But most of the Americans think that when the disposables came in, it saved vaping. Oh, they're so convenient. They're going to make everybody quit smoking. That's the worst thing that could have happened.
Yeah.
It wasn't because his mouth was open.
Oh, Jesus.
Blow Up Tyler's will be available
at the gift
From
shop
next
at
week.
the end of the show.
Hey, we finally have merch. Look at that.
Mm.
Dear. No, Steve, I tend not to watch many of the shows. You just see certain clips now and again, and you think, what the hell are you idiots? You can tell they don't know. They don't know what they're talking about, but they will carry on talking about it.
And Lisa, you're not sorry at all.
No. I think it was fucking hilarious.
Would I expect anything less from you guys? Like, really?
No.
Well, if you do, you're a fucking idiot.
Right.
It takes us back to this thing that I've said 1,000 times over, is that community. If we had a community that actually was willing to work together with each other, forget any differences, forget any squabbles, forget any, I don't like this person because he said this, because blah, 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 and just work together to a common goal, maybe something could be done.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, there's been so much bickering that has happened in the past that no one's going to be prepared to do that.
Well, we've all seen it coming for years.
Yeah. We know it's been coming. And that playground mentality that some of the reviewers have had is going to potentially cost us the whole bloody industry.
Yeah, but what these idiots don't realise is they have a show because it's based on vaping. If vaping goes away, they haven't got a show.
Mm-hmm.
No.
So you think you might want to try and save it, you dipsticks? Because they have no other subjects to talk about. They don't actually come on. I mean, I'm not saying we necessarily have subjects, but we will talk about whatever comes up. And whatever chat talks about. And like with Lee's show, we'll talk about a bit of music, we'll talk about best water-based lube, we'll talk about...
We'll
talk about anything. Swarfiga, yep, Swarfiga's great.
Just not the orange one.
Oh, the orange one's better. Gives a bit of friction.
That has tingly bits for your pleasure. Tyler's now thinking, hey, they got orange one at work.
No, I know what you're talking about, thankfully. It's almost dinner time now.
Oh, on another note. Found that it was in the loft at my dad's. So I managed to get that back.
Cool. Cool.
I knew it was in the loft somewhere.
Probably along with a lot of other stuff.
No, it was the only one. All the other stuff that we actually had, or that was all the records, must have been binned. all the other stuff that we had, or I had. Because I know I had the 7-inch version of We Could Be Mine of Guns N' Roses.
It's
Must have been
definitely
banned.
it's a kick in the bollocks when you have to go through all of the stuff and the memories and all of that. Yeah, it's not nice. I take it you've still got a little to clear out, or did you get rid of most of it, mate?
Say that again, Matt.
I said, did you get most of it cleared then, or have you got some to clear out still?
Some of it, not all of it. No, there was shitloads. We'll probably end up just getting a clearance company in. That's all it's going to end up being. Clearance company, and then
if you've got the stuff that you and your brother both want, the important.
Yeah, we've kept. I mean, we went through all the sort of personal items that we thought we would want.
Yeah.
But apart from that, all the other stuff like crockery and all that sort of stuff, and although most of the plans were all acted anyway, we kept what we wanted. No one wants the furniture because they're big, heavy bits of furniture. Really, really nice.
It's a shame, isn't it?
Heavy wood. That there was a vintage company in a place called Stuart that sell the same sort of stuff, and the bloke come back saying, "Oh, what sort of price would you want?" We gave a price. Oh, I don't negotiate. Fuck you then. I don't negotiate on the prices. All right, fuck you then. You just want it. You just want it as cheap as possible so that you can make a decent amount of money on it.
What a dickhead.
Yeah. But yeah. So that'll all end up going eventually. Unfortunately, that's another thing that my brother will have to sort out.
Well, it's easier for him being up there, isn't it? It's
yeah, it's just unfortunate he's got the pressure of having to deal with that.
It's a shame you can't find somebody who's setting up house, and wants some nice furniture.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I mean, I had said we'd even if we lived closer, we'd have the sofas. But we can't give them to the likes of the British Heart Foundation because all the fire retardant labels have been taken off. Yeah.
Mind you, it takes some transporting that stuff, wouldn't it? You'd.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate, mate. It really is.
Yeah.
So are you building coils again now, Tyler? Have you actually decided you're going to start doing some building again?
Yeah, dude, it's gotten to that point where my depression is getting back down, and I know it's what helped me the last time. And like I said, there was a point when I was building that, new devices, new tanks, new RDAs were actually coming out, and it was cheaper to get them. So it made sense to build all the time. Now I only need a new set of coils every few months.
Yeah.
But if I can find somehow a way to start selling them or something, it'll get it back into an actual routine.
Well, you know, you've had people interested. The problem is getting them over. We need to find a way of getting them sent UK side.
If I'm going to do it, I need to just send a really bulk order over.
That's what I was thinking. Like a
Mm.
safe way of. So you're not going to get hit with massive. Dare I say it? Some way of smuggling the coils.
Mm.
I can come up with a few ideas. I have a few ideas in my head. Not that will get you in trouble, don't worry. You don't have to swallow them in condoms or anything.
Jesus. I say it might take a little bit of the appeal off my clothes if that's how I have to transport them, Matt.
Transported in his prison pocket.
Why doesn't he do mohawk coils? Well, they're kind of sharp.
What? Mate, I've had wire in my foot. There's, I just don't worry thinking about it. No. I noticed we've had a decline of coil builders in the UK, though. We're not getting there's not as many coil builders as there used to be. And I'm not
There's
sure.
a couple of newer ones.
I haven't seen anybody doing coils that I've thought, wow, that's amazing. That's a good point, Steve. I forgot about Joe. Yeah, because Joe's over in the Isle of Man. But he imports a lot of stuff from the States.
If I could just find someone like a solid connection over there to send everything to and have them distribute it,
you see,
it'd
I
be
know
the best way.
For a fact you can import stuff into the south of Ireland easier than you can into Britain.
Yeah.
So all I need is somebody in the south. I've got people in the south of Ireland I could get stuff shipped to. That wouldn't be a problem. I have to look into this.
I said I'm gonna have to start getting a stockpile back up.
I would.
Plus, like I went to go throw a coil in one of my RDAs yesterday and realized thankfully it's a single coil RDA and I had one coil left.
A coil builder and you had one coil left.
Of that variant. I got coil still. Don't undersell me here.
Yeah, but there's a potential market for you see.
Was that the last of that Watopo pack that you bought?
Oh yeah, the wire sticks.
The Watopo, yeah.
Well, I told you that's how I get the fuse claps so perfect.
Been buying him off AliExpress now. You see, he doesn't deny it.
Well, he can't.
Hey, you know what though? You got to think though, Matt. There's a margin here. It's got to be made. I've got to make the money off the coil, so you got to get where you got to get it. You know, you still go to Crazy Wire and get your wire.
He's a typical American, isn't he? He's
Yeah.
Your illustrious ginger-haired leader.
Oh, he's gone looking for his Watopo packs.
Mm.
It's just got to peel the label off first, too.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, dear. Oh, yeah, yeah, he is. He's a total capitalist. Yeah.
I'll walk away for 2 minutes to let the dog.
There's that pose again.
And he's frozen again.
Buy your blow-up sex dolls from...
Only $19.99 plus $9.99 shipping. Free puncture repair kit included.
This doll game's going down on me. Well, if I'd known that, I'd have charged the extra.
Yeah, give it a love bite. He fucked off out the window.
Oh, don't start me off on bad jokes.
All I could think was American Coil. You got to vape them out your bedroom window. There it is.
You know, I so wanted him to fall out that window that night. I so wanted him to see this pair of legs.
Thing is, I must admit,
Walking by that day would have thought.
I still use a normal fuse Clapton or that sort of thing, so that I can just wind the coils and actually get the knack of the building of the RTA dripper or whatever, and get the wicking right, and then I'll put do that a few times, and then put a set of decent coils in, so that I don't muck up the decent coils.
I don't see anything wrong with that. The
No.
only thing I'd say with any coil wire, like the Clapton wire or the Alien wire from Coilology and people like that, all their coils, and you should be doing it when you buy a set of handmade coils, is wash them before you use them. You know? Give them a wash just to make sure, because some will have oil on them. Some. If they're handmade, they shouldn't have, but you never know. You never know.
Those Coilology ones are using Sandvik wire.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
See, that's the big difference is where they're getting their wire from.
Yeah.
I'm going to do a Davros break. It's not a Dave anymore, it's a Davros break.
It's a Davros.
Because I've had some of the Coilology handmade coils. They've been pretty good. When you consider you're getting 3 pairs of coils from Coilology handmade for the price of one set of UK coils.
Yeah.
And they even go to the extent of putting a crimp on the end to stop them unwinding.
Yeah. We had those Coilmaster ones that they didn't crimp the end of, and they all managed to unwind, didn't they?
Yep. Yeah, because the wire would work hardened. It's even worse if you're using Cantho.
Well, that's the funny thing. I've been working in stainless for so long. I went back to nichrome to see just for a different
And he's paused
Buyers
again.
working with her.
All right, then.
That's
Here's
the
one for you.
that's the mugshot one there, though.
God, he looks scared there, didn't he?
Yeah, that's the police bug. That was the police mugshot.
Those
I
Mm.
things.
thought that was your fisherman's friend's tin for a minute. Here's one for you then. Out of all the people you've gone to for coils, your top 3 coil builders.
John at Proper Coils, of course.
Uh-huh.
Dave Watman's his coils have been good.
Uh-huh.
And Shen's coils, they were good in the day.
They were very good, yeah. My top 3. Yeah, pretty tidy. My top 3.
These are the coilology ones.
And you feel honoured for this. I'm not going to put John at Proper Coils in this. My top 3 would have to be Shane, Big Boy Coils. Even though me and Shane don't get on, not nowadays, but...
Does he still make coils?
No, he's tattooing now, mate.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, really good. He's doing some fucking bang-on work. He's a good artist, Shane. Shane, number 3. I've got to be nice here. Number 2 of coils that I've had made for me, I will put Tyler. And you'll see why in a minute, Tyler. Number 1 at my list of coils I had made for me, somebody who gave me a set of them, so you shouldn't feel bad about being second place now, were a set of Kent's coils.
Oh, geez. Yeah, you can't
So
really
there you
compete
go.
with Kent.
I put Kent above you. So you
think
can't
anybody
moan
would.
at that. Yeah, he gave me a set of quad core 28 quad core aliens, and they were fucking stunning. That was twisted. Yeah,
You know,
twisted.
I made a
message.
modification to those 5 cores that you might actually be interested in.
Mm-hmm.
Paralleled with the 24 gauge Clapton, 2436 Clapton.
Nice.
That sounds interesting.
It's frozen again.
I was very lucky because I actually had mine came directly from Kent at one of the early expos. I met Kent, and having been talking to him on and off online for years, he turned round and he had them in his pocket, and he went, "Oh, here you go, here's some coils for you," and just slung me a couple of sets of his coils. So I was very lucky. The thing is, you ask Kent about his coil building, and he's one of the first people that everybody knows was at like the dawn of coil building, really. And yet he doesn't think that he's up there as a coil builder. He just doesn't rate himself. Really, really weird.
See, the funny part about being a builder is you look at all these guys doing these complex builds, you know, these Razorback, Enigma, whatever they happen to be. And you know, yeah, they can do these builds, but are you really going to vape that coil?
Nope.
No. I judge a builder on their basic set of Claptons or a basic set of aliens. If you can't do that, and it's not something I can install and actually use, yeah, you're an artist, but you're not necessarily a builder in the same respect.
The other person who's a really good coil builder, and I don't think he builds coils himself anymore, is Dwayne Rodeer.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he was good too.
He used to build a lot of coils, Dwayne. I just don't think now with the business and all of the other shit he's got going, I just don't think Dwayne's got the time to do it anymore. Good
Shrek.
morning, Mr.
Hey,
Shrek.
Shrek.
Hope you're well, buddy. And if you're mooning, no wonder it's dark out. Well, what's up, buddy? What's the shit? What's going on in the world of Shrek? Or you just having a rough day, mate?
Guess whose
I must
fucking
have-
painkillers are wearing off?
Yeah, I can see that in your eyes, Bill.
Yeah, he's getting sober now. Do some more mushrooms.
So I sent you the
Why'd you beat
mushroom.
him over the
Take
head
one.
Yeah. Why'd you beat him over the head with a frying pan? Wouldn't eat the mushrooms. Oh,
Come on, Shrek, what's up with you? It can't be that bad.
Yeah, 5-day weekends expo, isn't it?
In other words, Shrek, you're doing too much work again, mate. Your boss is taking your boss is taking the proverbial piss.
Yeah.
That's the worst thing about bosses. You think to yourself, "Oh, I'll work really hard, and that way it'll look good." No, they just think, "Oh, he's a fucking moron. He'll do more work." Good
evening,
evening,
William.
Mr. Dobson.
Hey, William.
You're late
Hey,
again.
William.
Getting a bit fed up with this being late. You had one job to do and you failed.
Yeah, but
I mean,
Shrek, are you not on tackle? Are you now on stage what?
if he's on taco and he's working that many hours, he's got to be
He
working.
should be having his 45.
Well, I was just thinking. I mean, if it's any, I don't know if it's like Laurie Taco, but he must be working his hours. Oh, right, okay.
I thought you were on a tackle.
You're working stupid hours, mate. Yes.
Your dad's still gonna clean. I'm gonna do the dishes. So
You need.
Yeah, but even so, if you're doing 13 days, your 14th has got to be a rest day. Yeah, but you still got to have your 24-hour rest period if you do 13 days. Your 14th is a rest day.
I can't comment about the rules, but it sounds a bit.
Yeah, domestic rules are you can do a maximum of 10 hours driving. although it can be spread over 14 hours. But if you do 13 days on the trot, your 14th day has got to be a 24-hour rest period.
Right.
So
Got you.
technically, what you could do is, if you finish at 2 o'clock in the afternoon one day, and you're on day 13, you can technically on day 14 start any time after 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Got you. Got you.
So you still got your 24-hour period.
I think your boss needs to stop being such a knob. That's what needs to happen, Shrek. The amount of hours you're working, it's crazy.
That's 4.5 hours, William, if you're on a tackle. I know you know the rules, Shrek.
It's just your boss trying to push you to make more money. That's what it is. Until he makes somebody ill, or it ends up in an accident or something.
Yeah.
And that's not a criticism of your driving, Shrek. That's the criticism of your boss. No, that seems fair to me, Shrek. That seems...
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think you're quite within your rights, mate. Quite within your rights. Typical boss, to be honest.
And of course, it's an independent company, isn't it, Shrek?
Not really at the moment, William. And the painkillers are wearing off quickly.
His magic mushrooms aren't working anymore. Oh, what do I meant to ask you, Bill? Did you get that raspberry recipe sorted?
Yeah, it came out really nice.
Yeah?
Yeah. What I mixed came out too strong with the raspberry. So I half-and-halfed it back again with my other batch of coconut custard. And it came out like raspberry coconut with a vanilla edge.
Ooh.
What's that? There used to be like a cake that was like that, wasn't there?
Yeah.
A raspberry coconut. I can't remember what it was.
Well, there was that chocolate, the Ruffles, wasn't there?
It might have been the Ruffles.
Which was the raspberry coconut.
Yeah.
Coated in chocolate. Ruffles.
You've inadvertently, Bill, made a Ruffles.
Mm.
Without the chocolate.
Without the chocolate, yeah.
I've never found a chocolate vape that works. Never.
Got
God,
close once,
there was a
and then couldn't get hold of
bounty.
the concentrates again.
Mm.
There was one I found which was I think it was Molenbeek did a bounty concentrate,
Yeah, they did a really good bounty.
and it was very, very, very close. Very close.
Yeah.
It just lacked a little bit of something, and I could never work out what it was. Not tried that one yet. I've not tried their range yet, actually, Trek. But I've heard very good things about them.
But that Molenbeek bounty was the last one that Paul worked on when he was subcontracted to him.
Uh-oh. We're on about food again.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to have a look at that, Shrek. See what
Yeah, might have a look.
Mm.
see what their range is like. Might pick some up depending on the price. But if it's going cheapish, yeah, I might pick some up. Don't really need any e-liquid at the minute, but
No, not I, but
if it's
yeah, the lemon tart's nice.
if it's something a bit different, yeah, I'll give it a try. Oh. Lisa's got post-food stress disorder.
Mm.
That's not bad at all, Shrek, to be fair.
That's not a bad
Yeah, the
price.
strawberry swirl is nice.
Yes, but that's because you're addicted to anything strawberry, Shrek.
Mm.
Oh, Lisa, bless you.
Nova. Want some meatballs? Want some meatballs?
Must admit, rather partial to a good parking.
I haven't had any for years, mate.
I had some the other day when I took Cafe MOT, because across the road is Botham's main bakery.
And Lisa's just getting more and more annoyed.
I'm going to get abusive messages in a minute. I know I am.
You're gonna get a couple of messages later, aren't you?
Hey, Lisa, like I said, full credit to you for doing it. If you, it's,
If you can turn it round, brilliant.
yeah, that is.
Mm.
I'm not sure I could do it. I really don't think I could.
Mm.
But yeah, credit where credit's due.
For my drink.
Yeah.
You want. meatballs? Okay, give me drinks.
But then if it's to reversing diabetes and you haven't got, then it's worth doing, isn't it? It's
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I tried it. Unfortunately, I couldn't reverse it because it was down to my liver.
Mm-hmm.
Dave tried it as well, but he couldn't reverse it because of the chocolate cake. You know, Dave is one of the worst people I know for sweet stuff. He's fucking lethal.
Yeah.
Even when he's been told he shouldn't eat it, he still eats it. Well, yeah.
Labour have done more damage than Liz Truss as well.
So, are you saying, Shrek, you're a fan of Keir Starmer? You know, are you a Keir Starmer fan? Just stir the pot up a bit and wait for the reaction. Yeah, unfortunately, Liz Truss didn't. I'd like to arrange for Keir Starmer to meet the Queen. Bury him in the same fucking coffin.
I didn't know he disliked the Queen that much.
I suppose it was a bit cruel of me, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's all right, just bury him alive.
Oh, that no problem.
No, I ain't got a problem with that. Just give him one of those little bells so we know he's still alive under there. See, that'd make me feel
Sorry,
so
Paul, the
much better.
paperwork's already been done.
I'd give him the little bell so we could keep ringing it so we knew when he was slowly fading. Oh, I've got a really cruel fucking mind. Make the man suffer. Yeah, Tony Blair.
I think John Smith was the last Labour leader who was actually for the people.
Yeah, he was. He was a good Labour, a proper Labour leader. I didn't agree with everything. Then you don't agree with everything that any politician does or says, but at least he was a reasonably he was reasonably decent. But then when Blair got in, I like that. Take the clanger out.
You leave the clangers alone.
Don't touch me clangers. Oh, right, yeah. Yeah. There's a lot we could say about all of that and the Rotherham and surrounding areas with the sex offenders that were let off. And now we had Hugh Edwards, another one of them,
Mm-hmm.
who's virtually been let off for the offences he's committed.
Yeah.
It's strange, isn't it? How Keir Starmer always seems to be there and around. Now, I'm not saying he's one of those necessarily that he has committed an offence, but he certainly seems to sympathise with them.
Yeah.
And if you sympathise with somebody who's one of those speedos, in my eyes, then you're just as you're on the same level. God, it's turning into last night's show with Scott when we said about it. Agree with Scott, guillotine and just behead him. I could quite. There's a job for me. I found myself a job. I can be the person who pulls the lever on the guillotine to behead paedophiles.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, somebody else will have to carry the basket, but, you know. Yeah.
Well, personally, I'd go for the lethal injection. It's not necessarily as fast. Or it wouldn't be if I did it.
Fuck it up so they don't get it all in one.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Make it last a bit long. Yeah, make it last a bit longer.
Where did I put the rest of it? It's here somewhere. Hold on a minute.
Yeah.
Cool. Now, there's a conspiracy theory, Lee. I would say yes.
Yes.
And I would say his best little body, Lord Ali, or whatever his name is, I would say he has also been. But of course, you won't get to find that out just yet, will you?
Not yet, no. Just wait until Starmer's got a job presenting something on BBC, then it'll come out. And they'll protect him and give him £400,000 a year.
So that's how you get a job at the BBC. Fucking wonderful. We're still paying a TV licence like a bunch of wallies.
Yeah, trouble is, the bastards fine you if you don't.
Well, the latest one is even if you've got a Fire Stick, you have to have a TV licence.
Yeah, because there are live events you can watch. Well, you can actually also watch BBC iPlayer through your Fire Stick. So technically, you can watch live ITV shows, BBC shows, if they're actually on the Fire, if they're on iPlayer transmitted at the same time. So that's the way they get round it.
Yeah.
I'd say if they're on BBC iPlayer, even watching it all on catch up, you have to have a license.
I just think you might as well make the BBC a pay-per-view thing. So if you want to watch the BBC, fine, pay for it. That's the way forward. Not. I never watch the BBC for anything. Certainly not news. You know, because we're guaranteed it's a pack of lies.
Oh, that was a good day.
Oh, you're talking about dodgy characters. You seen Philip Schofield's got a new program coming back?
Yeah.
And guess how interested I am in that?
Ah, poor Shrek. Bless you. Well, stop working so many hours, you fucking muppet.
Jeez, I wish I could fucking sleep.
I agree. Gordon the Gopher does need. Yes,
Mm.
I'm going to start a Facebook page for Gordon the Gopher PTSD fundraising page. Poor Gordon the Gopher, abused for all those years in the broom cupboard.
I was physically violated.
I was violated by Philip Schofield's fist.
And no water-based lubricant either.
I reckon they secretly killed Gordon off, you know.
Yeah, to stop him talking, yeah. Doesn't surprise me.
That's it, Shrek. We're starting a GoFundMe for Gordon the Gopher. I'll do a charity live for Gordon the Gopher. Well, the way the world's going, it would be, you know, it would be amusing. I think I'd get thrown off YouTube. See, Tyler doesn't even know who Gordon the Gopher is.
Was this your imaginary friend, Matt?
No, Gordon the Gopher was very real.
Definitely.
Gordon the Gopher was a gopher who did a show called In the Broom Cupboard with Philip Schofield, and Philip Schofield kept fisting him.
Okay.
On kids' TV. Justice for Gordon the Gopher.
And get a few Gordons speaking about it as well.
Yep.
Justice for Gordon.
It makes you wonder what Philip Schofield did to that poor puppeteer that was under the desk, doesn't it?
Why do I shooting? It's a Western fix.
Oh.
You both had the same amount. Hey, but
Okay, so Philip Schofield wasn't the puppeteer. He was fisting the puppeteer to give him the instructions.
Yeah, but you don't know what happened when the cameras stopped rolling.
I've broken my...
Look, if you're trying to get us banned, you're doing a good job of it. No, for fuck's sake.
I didn't start this.
No, Shrek did.
Right, guys.
Shrek, you're a knob. Oh, for fuck's sake. If I. Mind you, if you know what, if going on the way things are now, this will all be seen as hatred against gay people or hatred against blah blah blah. Not the fact that it's actually just comedy; it's just comical shit. Yes, sweet innocent you, Shrek. Yes,
Mm,
fuck off.
yes. Yes, of course.
Snow, yeah, it's too much of that.
Yeah.
crap,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
that is what is destroying people having a bit of a laugh with each other. You can't have a laugh, you can't say about somebody's, age or colour or weight or sexual preference or. Yeah, because you're a heartless bastard. That's what it is, Shrek. That's why.
Unfortunately, Lee, you're right. And I'm sorry, I have no time for the snowflakes.
Nope. Not until. You should be
If
able
they
to
come
take.
to me with a reasonable argument, fine.
Yes, but it never is it?
No,
It's always the same shit. You can't say that because you might upset somebody. Yeah, I might. I might not. When that person is upset about it, well, tell me then.
yeah.
It's that whole thing, Shrek. If you're gonna say shit to people, expect them and be prepared to take it back. And if you ain't got the bollocks to take it back, then keep your mouth shut. Simple.
Yeah.
See, I actually had to stop myself from saying yes. I am. Every time I shag your mum, she makes me a sandwich. I had to stop saying that to people.
Yeah, it was when they recognised what was in the packed lunchbox.
Yeah. Got to have a daily dunker. Are you looking at my cheese strings?
Oh, it's declined into picking on anybody and everybody again. Don't worry, Tyler. I'm not picking on you yet.
I'm just waiting. The show's not over yet.
I've just got to remember, I need to get the screen capture from earlier, don't I? Send it to the doll company.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, at some point there's going to be. I'm probably going to pick on him for something. You know what? Some people just have a target on them. It's not my fault.
Mm.
You know, it reminds you of certain people that just assume that you think they're an idiot.
Well, I'm not
Assumptions are going to
assuming.
get you only so far. You know, I mean, reality is what it is.
I'm not assuming
Mm.
you're an idiot. You see, there's more said by being quiet. You see, I don't think that the words "fuck" and "off" are offensive. It's how it's used. There's
Mm.
many ways you can use "fuck off," as Billy Connolly said.
Mm.
There's many different ways you can say it. You can say it in the way of, "Why don't you fuck off before I smack you?" You can say it, "Fuck off," in surprise because you've won some money. There's so many different ways. Fuck
Yeah.
off is a very useful saying.
Well, it's like Captain of the Titanic. Who the fuck ordered
Mm.
ice?
The Titanic. What a fuck up that was, wasn't it?
Oh, won it. Typical case of let the bean counters decide they're not going to put the bulkheads in.
Oh, it'll be all right. No, it won't.
Turned out well for them.
Yeah, the submarine worked really well.
Mm.
You know what happened, don't you? It was on its way to America, got halfway there and thought, don't want to go there, and sank.
I mean, the submarine would have been fine if somebody hadn't knocked on the door.
That was the Irish submarine. Somebody opened the fucking door. Right, it's coming up to 2 hours, so let's do goodbyes and fuck offs and before we get banned.
Yeah. That's very true, Shrek.
Yeah, but it wasn't even an Xbox controller, it was a Logitech one.
Oh, was it a Logitech one?
Yeah, it
Oh,
was a
even worse.
Logitech. So the driver's probably crapped out. That's what happened.
Mm.
Oh, in that case, they definitely crapped out.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, cannot find controller.
It's like I knew I forgot to charge something.
Please contact customer services.
Mm. Low battery. Low battery. I told you to bring the AA batteries.
It says something about the world, doesn't it? That does. That really does say something about the world.
Oh yeah.
It could have been the rechargeable one, and they forgot to recharge it.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Because they can crap out at any time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Go on then, ladies. Do your goodbyes.
Tyler.
All right. Of course, you're going to pull that one. Well, as always, everybody in chat, and you guys especially, thanks for being here. Craig, I know it's been a not fun last few days, week, as long as it's been already.
Couple of
And
weeks, yeah.
for you to still
Thank
be
you.
here does mean a lot to us.
Thank
Bill, you as well. I know you're in pain. You still sitting here running your gob all damn 2 hours, but I know it hurts to do it. And Matt, well, you're just kind of mad. But yeah, thanks for being here, everybody. We had a great week as always. And I'm sure the guys will reiterate, but like I said, the Facebook group's always there. If somebody needs something, a chat, whether it's serious or not, we're always there. Craig, take advice, bud.
Yeah, thanks for joining us for our usual bit of banter and babble that we usually have. As usual, the group is there if anyone's needing any help. Thank you, gentlemen, for your support as well. Again, over the last few weeks, and it has been helpful. Come and join us next week. There will be the usual vent of frustrations, banter, seeing what shit shows happening with the government, as usual. So we will be here. Have a good week, everyone, and I'll pass it on to Bill.
Cheers, Craig. Yep. All I can do is echo what Craig and Tyler have said. The group's there if you need us. If it's not, you can always go and look at some of Steve's car porn on there.
Yeah.
It's he's got quite a collection of car porn.
Yeah, it's quite nice actually. A couple of nice motorbikes he's been putting on recently as well.
Yeah, he has.
Yeah. But it's been fun. I hope everybody has a really good week, and we shall see you next week. Over to you, Matt.
Yeah, same shit. Another week. More depressing crap from the government. But hey ho. We shall be back next week. In the meantime, there will be updates on the new prototype of Tyler's sex doll. Well, I shall keep everybody updated for that. It will be wiped clean, by the way. If anybody does need any help, just send us a message. You know where we are, guys. So, big love, everybody, and we shall catch you all next week. But for now,
good night.
bye-bye.
Bye.